Hi, I'm Marlene Blessing. I'm at a bead show today with Holly Gage. Holly, great to see you.
Hi.
We're going to talk about your metal clay jewelry today and how you achieved the beautiful results that you've got there. You're wearing a gorgeous necklace.
Oh, thank you.
It's all hand carved, I know that. So please show us. You've got a little display here. You start with an image.
Yes, well, the thing I really like about the technique is that you can do your own original images and really be able to express yourself. So a lot of my images are either drawings that I've done or photographs that I've taken. So I usually, this example is a photograph that I've taken. It's of a little Johnny Jump Up patch that is very skimpy. I'm a very horrible gardener, but that's why I do the botanicals, so I can't kill it. So I take the photograph, and then what I like to do is simplify the photograph. And to start out the process, I'll take my drawing, which I've simplified, and I'll transfer it over to the polymer clay. And what happens is when you turn it over, that image actually goes on top of the polymer clay, and then I take various tools to burnish that on and transfer that image.
So it gives it dimension when you do that?
Well, actually, I'm just burnishing the image on, so when you lift it off, I have a guide.
Got it.
And then after that, then I'll take like ball stylus, and I'll start pressing into the wet polymer clay. And what I'm trying to achieve is when I press into the polymer clay, what I get in the end is a low relief, because I'm working opposite.
Right.
So I get a low relief image, and I'm just roughing out the high areas. At this point, I'm not doing any detail. I will do that later.
Okay.
So after I get my basic polymer clay mold done, I bake it, and then I use metal clay, and it's a flexible metal, and it is just amazing that you can bend a metal like it's clay. So it's very interesting like that.
So you press that into the mold.
So I press it into the mold, and basically I'll dap it in with, this is a tool that I made. It's a ball stylus. I made it out of Borosilicate. And basically I'm tamping it into the mold because it's very deep. I would like to get all that, the detail that I'm trying to achieve.
Texture and shape.
So then when I take it out, like I said, I'm working opposite. So when I take it out, it actually is the high areas. So then I will dry it, and then I'll take various tools, carving tools, and here are some examples of the different textures that you can get. And I'll take various tools and start carving out the design. So sometimes I think of myself more as a carver than I am a jeweler, because I'm really carving a lot.
And you can see how detailed this gets. I mean, it looks like a piece. You don't make that in just a day.
No, it usually takes me a week to do it, and it's a great process. It's very therapeutic. I really get lost in the
forget
process.
Meals?
I have.
And it looks to me like you've got some other things here to show how you do your dimensional pieces, that are put together in a different way.
Right. Well,
and they're metal clay.
I really enjoy pods. For me, they represent a renewal, because after a flower dies, you're left with a pod, and a lot of people disregard it at that point. But there's really a lot of neat symmetry and things like that to it.
These are just gorgeous, and they're so lifelike looking. I mean, I think that's what's so amazing about this to me, is that you really take us right into the garden with these pieces. And this one right here, that's another one with your, more sculpted pieces. Yeah,
they're more pods. I call that nature's renewal. And as I was working on the piece, the reason why it's called nature's renewal is because after it becomes a pod, it releases the seeds and starts life again.
What a great story, Holly. Thank you so much. These are just beautiful.